that is completely collapsed.
The deadliest scene of the 1989 disaster was here in West Oakland, over 70 miles away from the quake's epicenter. The section of 880 known as the Cypress Freeway collapsed at the height of the evening commute. Some motorists trapped in the rubble were freed, but others weren't so lucky.
We got most of them out, but there's quite a few it's just no help.
More than 40 people lost their lives. Now that same location looks like this. The freeway eventually repaired and rerouted. The road that snakes along the Cypress's former footprint is now known as the Mandela Parkway.
Serious damage on the Bay Bridge.
One motorist was killed in the chaos after the upper deck of the eastern span of the Bay Bridge collapsed. The damage shut down the major artery for a month. Today, that section of the cantilever still stands, but not for long. It's slowly being dismantled now that the new, seismically safer eastern span is operational. The Marina, a neighborhood built on landfill, was San Francisco's hardest hit area in '89. Nearly a dozen buildings were destroyed and scores more severely damaged. Ground Zero, the intersection of Divisadero and Beach.
A building there collapsed and burst into flames as another building across the way from it on the northeast corner of Beach and Divisadero also collapsed. That was a 3-story building. It collapsed into about 3/4 of a story.
25 years later, and here you can see what that intersection of Beach and Divisadero looks like today. Quake-damaged buildings torn down and replaced with new construction on 3 out of the 4 corners. 5 people were killed when the facade of this south of Market building on the corner of 6th and Bluxom came crashing down, showering the streets with bricks. That building was eventually torn down. Now condominiums occupy that same corner. In Santa Cruz, piles of bricks and cracked walls could be seen in the Pacific Garden Mall. Buildings in that historic section were leveled and many businesses displaced. Then National Guardsmen patrolled the streets. Now, 25 years later, shoppers are back strolling the mall now that the scars of that terrible day have faded from view. Maureen Kelly, KRON 4 News.